Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We've got a Headcore 100 Ti for you today. All new ski from Head. They have revamped the whole core line, taking away the carbon-powered feeling that we've had since inception and putting in more of a traditional dual metal laminate sandwich sidewall construction. So for better or for worse, that's the way they're moving. I think the move towards more of a mainstream construction is going to attract a lot more skiers. That carbon-powered ski, while I really liked it, and I know a lot of people, maybe not a lot, some people really enjoyed kind of that lightweight energy. It really wasn't kind of an every person ski. So I think in an effort to move more to the middle and sell more skis, the new core series of construction makes a lot of sense. These are built with a blend of Caruba and beech in the wood core, so that lighter weight Caruba plays against that denser beech to create a nice balance. And then 2 sheets of metal, top and bottom, really add dampness and power to the mix. They also still use graphene, so that's something that carries over from the older core, trying to keep the thing a little bit stiff and more energetic. And then a top sheet that is a hybrid material, including flax. That's another damping layer. They even included that in some of the more recent of the older core constructions as a damping layer, and it works really well and also decreases chipping and scratching. So there's a durability component as well to the new top sheet, and it all adds up to a fairly hefty ski. I have it on the scale here, 184 here, 2,105 grams. So I don't think we've ever put a core on the scale before at 2,000, much less 2,100 grams. So this is a totally new feel. If you like that blend of lightweight and really agile and sharp performance, that's kind of gone with this. They still have it, being powerful and grippy and fun, but it achieves it in a much different way. So if you're an older core lover, you should demo this before you buy it if you're expecting that same thing. If you know what you're getting out of a 2-sheet of metal ski, we're now competing with, Enforcer 99 and Blizzard Anomaly 102, like kind of these more powerful skis. That's where we're at here, as opposed to an Elan Ripstick 102 or something like that that's always been on the lighter and more mobile side of the spectrum. But they do use shape really well here to get this thing to feel like it's at least agile enough to be softer snow oriented. And I had no issues with this in the bumps or the trees. This has an 18.9 meter turn radius, much longer than what we've seen in the core series of skis before. And once we get to this 100, so we move up from 88 to 94 to 100, then on to 106 and 112. This is where we see a little bit bigger of a difference in terms of turn shape and style, whereas in the past, the 105 was the one that kind of separated all mountain from freeride. This 100 now kind of takes that spot as the breaking point. Still some nice positive camber in here. They are balancing the 2 sheets of metal, the beech, the flax, those materials that have more damping properties with camber, with that profile that allows you to get more energy out of each and every turn. But we do see a little bit more of an increase in taper and rocker here with this 100, bringing the widest part down into the ski. It aligns well with where the camber starts, or the rocker starts, I should say, but does have that straighter cut through the middle, allowing for better stability at speed and a little bit more kind of agility and slashy turn capability when you're in softer snow. But yeah, taper's brought down. That's where the rocker starts as well. Certainly not a lot of rocker here in the tail. Much more directional and traditional in nature, as opposed to free ride and creative. But still, it's there. It helps release from turns, but it doesn't lead to the most playful feel out there. But yeah, it's very supportive, and that's kind of what I found about these new cores was there's just a lot more support. There's a lot more consistency, especially in terms of the flex. The ski is still on the stiffer side, but it has more suppleness to it. So it's not going to get deflected nearly as easily as the older Core 99 would have. And I think that's going to be a big benefit for a lot of skiers, especially in off-trail and kind of chunky snow conditions. We have some additional tester feedback here. Danny Satterthwaite noticed that it is very natural feeling. Tips and tails don't feel overly stiff at slow speed, but lock in more at high speed to make longer, strong turns. Yeah, I totally agree that, you know, the tips and tails are not overpowering. They don't just yank you into a turn and hold you on until the very end. There are certainly more demanding 100 millimeter underfoot skis out there, but this one is a nice mix. And I think that's really what they're going for here is that mix, that blend of on and off trail, you know, intermediate through expert level skier. I think it might be a little bit heavy for an intermediate unless they're looking to get their first ski with 2 sheets of metal, but kind of going between different speeds and different styles and just appealing to a much broader audience is what this thing's all about. But yeah, total new ski here from Head. Make sure you check out this all new Core 100 Ti here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.